welcome fans and fellow drivers. Another Left Turn Broadcasting coming at you live, Pismo Beach, California. This time in the booth, and always in the booth hopefully, here with Tron, is Marley, coming at you live here. So Marley, good, you got a copy on us?
I got a copy.
All right, my man Marley here in the booth today, going to go help this broadcast out with this NOSSCAR Vendetta we are throwing down here. So it's a double header, and we're going to be hitting it off at Homestead and the Canadian Tire. So going to be a 50%er, some two-time tire wear, all the action on track. Man, it's going to be insane. So we're going to get right to the running order. That way we get these guys ready to rock. So we got first place on the pole, long shot, in that number 9 car. In second place, we got Brock in that 19 Gibbs Toyota. In third place, we got J-Mods in that 41, making a little appearance here today. In fourth place, we got the Flash 9 in that number 1, Chip Ganassi Chevy. In the fifth place, we got Piston Piper in that 88 Hendrick Chevy. Sixth place, we got Titan in that 12 Ford. Let's see, seventh. Yeah, I know, right? Seventh, we got Timac in the 24 Hendrick Chevy. Eighth place, we got Vintimidator. All right, rocking that 14 car. That Stuart Haas machine. Ninth place, got there it is. Badman Rising in that custom 58. So keep an eye on her. 10th spot. Got that going to NASCAR King in the 48 Hendrick Chevy. 11th spot. It's gonna go to Convicts. Popeye. Yeah, Popeye's gonna sit there in that 11th spot in that 42 Chip Ganassi. 12th spot's gonna go to Mini Cooper in that 17 Ford. 13th spot, we got Matt BW in that 47 Chevy. 14th position is Hella at Maverick right there. Hella Cat Maverick. I love that. Love that. You got, and he's sporting the 62 in that Beard Chevy. 15th spot is Larson. Larson Rocks. Yeah, in the RCR Chevy in that 31 car. 16th spot. Bowman. Bowman Nation right there in the 88. He's sporting the 37 JTG Doherty Chevy. 17th spot is Quarter Panel Outlaw in that Gibbs Toyota. 18th spot is No Pit Pindle in that 2 Ford. That Penske car out there. 19th is Brett Baker in that 40 Chip Ganassi Chevy. 20th is Dave Rule in that 32. And 21st is Zach Dicastra in that 21. Or 21st position in the 95, Levine Family Racing. Sorry about that. Gotta get my notes straight there. 22nd is AKA Rubber Necker, and he's driving that Penske Ford in the 22. And that rounds up our field. Let me get these guys started and ready to rock here. Send the message, and we're gonna go green. Alright. So just give us one moment, folks. We will be with you in just a second here. Alright, so we are good to go here. We're going to fire up our trackers, get everybody ready to rock here. Marley, you got your trackers going on, bud?
I got my tracker going on.
Alright.
I'll be following a long shot over here.
And then we will be getting invites here in just a moment. And then we will get into this action and get this thing fired off right. So remember, we got a double header tonight, so we got a lot of racing ahead of us. Both styles of the spectrum when it comes down to that.
You know, I'm really interested to see what happens here. Your NOSSCAR points leader, Zadestra, he's starting back there all the way in the 21st position, second to last. So I'm wondering how quickly he's going to come through the field, being that he's the points leader.
Oh, I completely agree on that one. I mean, we have a really big field out there today, too. 22 cars, bud.
Yeah, it's going to be quite a battle, especially at Homestead. It eats up tires fast over there.
And that's the other thing is too. We have to look and see how the drivers are going to manage that wear when it comes down to the race in general.
Yeah, I'll be interested in seeing what the pit strategies are here. People are going to end up taking 2 tires if they're set up to have to take 4 every time. It's going to be quite interesting to watch.
Right, looks like we are ready to go there, bud. So let's go ahead and jump on into the action.
I did not get one.
Okay. Hold on one moment here. All right, folks, we're just getting everything fired up here, so I appreciate the patience. Takes a little bit for some of this equipment to come rolling around, warm up like these cars need.
It looks like they just took the green flag.
All right, so green flag has dropped. We are coming live here in just a few seconds, so bear with us, folks. Just kind of waiting for the all the timing to flip over.
So like Longshot took command of the lead.
Awesome.
He's got the 19 car. Proc still close by, following pretty tightly.
Got a pretty
turn 1.
Pretty tight battle so far. Hopefully keep it nice and clean for us so we get a good peek of this action. And there you are, folks, live. Nice even battle going on so far in the front here. Look like Proc is taking himself a little bit of a take into this clean air. Fast lines right here. Got the 19 pushing real deep on that. Sending him through that turn. Man, what a run. That's rocket ships.
Got a draft going on.
Oh, that's
I've seen him. He pushed real hard up on that bumper. You barely seen the Mountain Dew from this bumper cam I'm watching.
Man, they got a great push going on there. Good run, good line. And yeah, a couple of rocket ships, man. He got stacked 2 by 2 right behind him. I got long shot there on the inside, or is he outside right now? I don't know. They're flopping around so much back there in the back. I'm trying to keep a track of everybody.
Well, Longshot's still your leader, and he's got that 19 pushing him again. Looks like they're going to be able to run 28 to 29 laps on a fuel run here.
So 28 to 29 laps on a fuel run, man. That's going to be some considerable work. So we got some tires that need to be managed. We got a race pace, this draft that they're feverishly trying to stay into right now. Got the 41 and 14 down on the bottom right there, trying to make it happen.
I'm going to be pulling for that 12 car Titans. You know, I'm a little impartial to that 12 car.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, you got some strong ducks out here, man. You got Ventiminator, who's in that 14 car right now, ripping around that bottom, looking for some clean air to go and get a piece of that 9 car.
Oh, just the front 3 was incredible for me to see. I mean, talking speed-wise, you got Longshot, Proc, and J-Mons, who's a pro leader, sitting up there in the 3rd spot to start this race. I knew it was going to be a good one.
Oh man!
Then you got guys like the Intimidator, and he can't count out Bad Moon. She's pretty fast.
Yeah, she's always tend to have herself a nice, consistent car. As you find her in the top, and we are under caution right now, folks. So give us one moment. Now, you know, everyone's still getting their tire pressures squared away, everything dialed in, so of course it's going to take them just a minute.
Hey, what did I tell you about Titans? Boy, he moved up 8 spots just in that short time there.
Man, now he's going to get some fresh fuel goods, and then get himself some fuel, get him out there, and he's going to have himself a little piece to get to the front. What do you think?
I think so. It's going to be whoever can hold that draft with the leader.
So far, we are running order on that top 5 here. We're still on board with long shots. Got the 12 car. Titans going to be sitting on. Oh, looked like he missed a few spots. Looks like their crew might have dropped the ball a little bit.
Well, he lost one spot there. Looks like someone didn't pit or took 2 tires, one or the other.
Some strategies already playing a factor here at Homestead. Remember, folks, this is NOSSCAR Platinum Cup Series here, throwing down a doubleheader. We got just an awesome pack up here in front. Little back view action, give a good shot. Looked like we're under caution one more time. We did see some cars getting a little loose back there, some contact. They're going to get it straightened up, pound it out real quick. They'll be all right. Get some barabine on that thing.
Heck yeah, you learn real quick whether them strategies are going to work out or not. If you take them 2 right side tires and your left sides are pretty worn out, that car gets pretty loose on you.
Yeah, you have to make considerable adjustments to maintain that as well. Oh yeah, that's why I try to stick with my 4 tires every time. I'm one of those drivers. On board there with Brock. Brock's in the 19 car today. Yeah. All right, folks, here we go. Getting ready to throw down another green start here. Coming up to the start line here. Going down the green. There we go. Long shots. Cruising it now, dropping them gears. But you got the 14 of Intimidator on his outside, trying to put some pressure, a little side draft action, roll him up a little bit. You got the 12 all over him, though. Titans trying to get something done. We're 3 wide. Yeah, we're 3 wide off the start. Here we go. Look like that's Timac in the middle. Makes his way around, gets on the bottom. Man, and they're stacked all kinds right behind him. Lots of pressure up in this front group right here. Little contact outside wall. Didn't blow him up too much, shouldn't. They got nothing but massive draft going on. Hold on to it, little 3 wide. Someone clipped a little apron, slid up contact. Everyone keeps it pointed right direction. We still green.
That's good racing. That's good racing right there.
Yes. Those saves
Meanwhile,
are.
your leader's starting to check out. Let them racing back there.
Just a little bit, but those 2 behind him are really starting to line up right there and playing this role. And that's Titan and Intimidator. You got Titans right there finding the inside line. Driving that thing in. Couldn't keep it spooled up. 14 takes it on the outside. Intimidator doing a great job, but long shot still walking away from this thing.
I don't think he's a long shot to win today. Looking like this, though,
it don't look like it. Long shot's actually pretty fast driver right there. Clean, aggressive. Nice hot rod there. Maintains his ride all the way through. We gotta look for a 3 wide. They said, nah, I'm gonna wait till we're a little bit. But nope, outside. They're playing a little picky-boo in the rearview mirrors, it looks like. What do you think, Marley?
Yeah, there's some pressure coming. You see that coming. It's gonna be a battle for the lead here real quick.
Oh man, here it comes, pressure, all kinds. 41 on the bottom. 41 Ahmad taking that bottom line. Oh man.
That's where the experience of these pro drivers comes into hand, because they know how to set these cars up for a long run.
And J-Mod is just killing it right now. Got himself some clean air. He's gonna try to get out there, but it ain't gonna happen because he's under attack by. Woo! Titans right there, a little loosey goosey, get a piece of it right there.
Contact.
Oh man! Meanwhile, here comes the 14 of Intimidator taking advantage of this. You see, Longshots fell back just a few positions here. He's gonna try to line up, cool them tires off, make a run back at him again. How are we looking a little further back in the field there, Molly? Everyone pacing pretty nicely.
Yeah, everybody's looking pretty good. It's pretty racy, but not a lot of contact at the moment.
All right, we're at 20 to go right now, folks. Great battle up in front. 2x2 stacked with a mean run behind them. Here they come as well. They're starting to line up, figure it out right now. They say we need to line up, work together to catch these guys. Look like I saw the 95 right there. And that was Zach Dykstra in the 95. Looked like he's gaining some momentum, some ground right there. Meanwhile, it looked like he's just got a glimpse of Bad Moon rising her way to the top of the field.
Oh yeah.
That's for fifth.
And this is the first. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's for fifth, sixth, and the 17 car. A Mini Cooper is in your 7th position. 8th looks like it's a 24 of our man Timac. See what he got back there. A little.
I see the 12 car taking the lead.
Oh! And Miles Little Parks to the 12 car because that's a Hot Rod Esports. And I see a little contact there. Oh!
Yeah.
Hold on, dude! Woo! That's getting a little sporty there, Marlon. What do you think?
Just a little bit.
We didn't miss.
I'm not in that 12 car right now.
Oh, I can only imagine. Well, no, you wish you were in that 12 car getting all kinds crazy with that wheel. Oh, man, look at this run. Now, it's a fast-paced track right here, folks. These guys are throwing it down, and girls, because you got Bad Moon Rising right there in the mix.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to show her stuff. That mean purple machine right there. Oh, yeah.
As long as these guys keep racing like this side by side, the whole pack's gonna catch up. Then you're gonna see some crazy stuff happen.
So far, they've already gained. So it was just those 4. Now there's the 5th to the party, possible 6th to the party here, because here comes that 17 to Mini Cooper.
Hey, and remember in the beginning of the race, I told you I was going to be really interested to see how long it took Sedestra to get to the front. He's the points leader and started in the back. He's sitting up there in your 4th position.
Wow, little contact there. Oh, no! Direct impact. I don't think he's going to be able to drive that one away.
Nope. I could see a caution coming out here.
That was impressive stuff right there, folks. I mean, he had himself all kinds of will on that one, but to no avail.
Yeah.
Man. Under caution.
Yeah, he tried to take it 3 wide there.
Probably
it didn't work out in his favor.
So we got 16 laps remaining. You know everybody gonna get a little something. I got tires monitoring down in the 70s and 60s right now. So I'm sure they're gonna get some fuel, get some tires. And right now, yeah, we are on board with Ventiminator right here. Actually, he is one of our in race trackers and featured. Marley, and who are you tracking today?
I am tracking Longshot.
Longshot, all right, our points leader, fantastic. So we kind of got the spectrum covered when it comes down to that. Going back green again here, folks. Green flag, here it is. Dropping it and dropping it hard. Here we are. Outside. Great run right here. Everyone trying to keep it even and steady. Mini Cooper taking over the lead. Awesome battle all the way through. Side by side. 14 of Intimidator. My man taking that, trying to. Woo!
Long shot was loose.
Oh, we are just a drag race. Not down the back, not just down the back stretch, not just down the front stretch. Drag race through the turns. Drag race in the pit road. We just drag racing all kinds, man, because they're just dropping the hammers and not even thinking twice about it. Got the 88 sneaking up in here right now, and that's Piston Piper. He trying to show his stuff where he come from. Woo! Tight battle right up here in front, and you see it's just getting tighter, and the numbers are growing, folks.
The 12 car with the momentum. The outside.
Man, holding that outside, lined up beautifully. Put on a good show here.
And he's saving his tires being up high like that.
I don't know with all that but then you're gonna have all this free wind coming down here. See it, maybe? No! Oh! Oh. That's like almost the entire top 10 right there under a blanket, just getting it done.
Oh, you got Flash 9 who came in this party.
Possible, almost. Maybe we're looking. A solid 3 wide. Whoa! Hold on to that thing. Woo! Little squeeze. Bad Moon trying to figure out which way she want to go.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, NASCAR King made quick moves with that.
Yeah, right?
Holy cow.
Oh, man. Exciting racing already. And we are still looking at a fierce battle up front. You see them side by side for a lead. Look like that's Piston Viper taking over the lead. Let's get to him. Piston Piper up there running this thing tough. Got himself an amazing run. Dives underneath that 12 car. 12 car tightens right there, trying to find his way back. Look at underneath. Little bit of I'll let you know I'm there move.
Ooh.
And we got a little bit of a caution right during that.
Oh, man, it was getting racy back from fourth on back. It was getting real racy. Somebody's got to remind these guys that fenders are important here.
Well, I don't think they're getting that memo, and if they did, they'd probably just discard it right off the bat. We ain't worried about any of that nonsense. You keep that stuff in the garage, because right now we're on track. Now, I did mention in a post I had an instinctive feeling that this was going to be a diabolically fast and extremely fun race right here, and so far, they're not disappointing.
For a couple laps there, it looked like they were racing at Talladega. They were 2x2x2 all drafting each other.
Plus some 3 wide action with a little bit of hint of a 4 wide, you know? Woo!
Yeah.
All right, here we go, folks. Back on the green. Running up front. J-Mod on the outside. Piston Piper inside.
He had a lot of pit strategy to happen.
I'm hearing some contact. I'm hearing some. Oh my! I really hope those folks are not looking in their rearview mirrors.
Boy, they were 6 wide.
I can't believe. Oh man!
Oh man, that was wild.
We're on an onboard crazy rear view of middle of this hurricane.
Longshot must have taken 4 tires because he restarted 11th. He's up to 5th.
And he is moving. Look at that green machine right there. That Mountain Dew. He had plenty of it to start this race.
Oh yeah, he drove right through that 6 wide I was talking about. Pretty incredible what he's doing, what those 4 tires mean. I mentioned this track really eats up those tires.
Yep. And of course, being some drivers here, give us 4 tires every chance we get. Looked like his crew chief was paying attention.
Oh yeah.
Woo! And he's looking racy and feisty right there, throwing it 3 wide. And he's just driving straight past him. Oh, hold on to it. We got racings in the back. We got racing in the front. Again, I keep throwing this complaint out here, Marley. Need more cameras, buddy. Need more cameras.
Yeah,
Woo!
for sure. Wow, that 4 tires really worked.
Man, tough racing right here, all kinds. Loving this. I mean, we just can't get off this front pack right here because we don't know who's gonna take what run.
Yeah, they're racing for the lead. It's so great. It's hard to move back.
Yeah, you can't. Well, we trying to get a fill back in the back there. So far, that's 1st through 7th right there.
Yep. Oh, looks like your first stage is over.
Stage is over right there. Oh man.
Longshot took it.
We're so focused on the action going down, man. We're didn't do the countdown at the end of the stage. Longshot definitely got that one.
Your top 5 are Longshot, J-Mons, Piston Piper, Flash 9, and Titans in that 12 car.
We got NASCAR King, Vintimidator, Type Mac, Zach, No Pit Pindle, and Matt BW, rounding out that top that 11th spot.
Now I'm wondering if those guys that took 4 tires last time, if they're going to only take 2 this time.
I don't think so. Not after what they just seen when it comes down to long shots and his drive
pretty
through.
Many laps on there, and that was about a 4 or 5 lap shootout. So maybe they were thinking them 2 tires would work out. Yeah.
I mean, but he drove through him like nothing, man. He had all the control, all the speed, and here we go again. Green flag. Long shot back out there, in control of this race pace for a second.
Yep, I'm hearing from pit road that Longshot took his 4 tires, so it looks like everybody went with 4s.
We got our man J-Mod right there trying to find something. He looking high, looking low, little peekaboo in that mirror. Finds himself a open door on the bottom. Let's see if he can make it stick. He's got himself a decent run. And it looks like Longshot got himself a lot of company on the outside. He might be able to pull this off. Woo! Yeah! Drag race down, 2 wide. Oh! Car turned around. That was the 40. That was Brett Baker trying to get it done in his Chip Ganassi Chevy. We got caution out.
Yep.
Woo! I don't know how much these boys are going to be able to take this. I don't know how much we're going to be able to take this. Oh, man. I'm pacing around, man. You know, woo!
It's a good thing they're quick cautions. They don't have that FRR pace car out there.
Oh, no. Copy that, right?
There'd be a lot of 70 mile an hour going on right now.
Yep. Copy that. Man, this action continues when it comes down to it, man. I swear I keep saying this. I keep jumping up so high, hit the roof, right? And I'm gonna need to put in a skylight here in the booth. You know, that way I stop getting a headache.
That monitor you have in front of you is so big, you think that you're in the cars.
I know.
Standing there on the track.
Oh man, I'm in it, dude. I swear, I'm like, I got the best seat in the house. We're just on the track. It feels like. I'm riding shotgun with these guys. Are you kidding me? Let's get it done. Green flag. Long shot back out in this one, but you still got that J-Mod on the outside now this time. See if he's going to try that same little maneuver that he tried on this last restart. Little pit move to the inside, but we got a little contact there. That looked like possible. Tie back in that 24. Contact. Hopefully he got it straightened up, pointing the right direction. Whoa! We got lots of pushing. He did, because he's right there. He's like, I want that spot back. Give it to me. Woo! And they're floored again, folks. Stacked up 2 by 2 by 3 by 3 by 2 by by 3. Yes, get it done.
I'm telling you, I think they're at Daytona or Talladega right now. The way that they're running.
Auto Club, possibly. Yeah. I mean, this is great stuff.
It just shows you the skill that these guys are able to hold it this long, side by side like this, rows and rows back.
And girls, look like we got Bad Moon Rising back there sticking it 3 wide. Showing her stuff to this huge field too of 22 cars.
I'm impressed with Longshot holding this outside line out here with not much help on the high side.
No, he got a line of cars on there. There it is, starting to fold up there. Woo! Now we got another run.
That was tight.
That was tight right there. You're right. That's Flash 9 right there coming in out of nowhere. On the bottom with lots of help by that 88.
These guys on the bottom, I'm wondering if they're going to be able to make their tires last an entire fuel run.
I don't know.
This place eats them tires up.
I don't know, because right now I don't think they're worried too much about that. Oh, man, slide contact, bringing it back. That's a way to make a pass. That's dramatic.
Sure
like, he just wanted to make sure that the broadcast caught his pass, his pass around the car. So he just accented it just a little bit.
He said, "Hey, look at me."
Yeah, look at me.
I want that screen time.
He got every little inch of it too. I guarantee you. And then some. He went out the picture.
Here's
that was a
12 car
beautiful
coming
save.
back to the picture.
That 88 just got all kinds of strength right there with Piston Piper sporting that thing around. Looking on the bottom of J-Mods there in that 41, you got Long Shot and 9 car searching for an open door again. They're going to go 3 wide against the wall. Talk about a pinch move. All kinds, Long Shot centered, holding this thing, trying to. Woo!
It's going to be interesting.
All right, here comes Timac to that 24. Oh, man, he's taking full advantage of all this air being moved out his way so he can just keep that thing pegged and spool up them Mars as hard as they're going to go. Still fast run coming through here, all kinds of speed. Literally watching the tires just chunk off as these guys rip it through these turns.
Yeah, looking like they're lining up here. They're going to try to break away from the rest of this field.
They probably took a gander down at those tires real quick and said, "Oh, those are hot." Man, lined up just to fan back out again.
Yeah.
So far, we're coming up at 15. No, I'm sorry, 25 to go.
That means that they're going to have to do some pit stops before this if it stays green. They got about 20 laps of fuel left.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's going to be interesting. People got enough tires to go just a splash and dash, or 2 tires?
The way these guys are running, I don't think that they're going to want those 2 tires, man. They're going to want all 4 and keep that thing spooled up and moving because...
I don't know, with only a 3-lap shootout coming out of the pits. I'm thinking a splash and dash. Somebody's going to steal this stage.
Or
if they can hold it.
Or who does a short pit.
Ooh,
tries to
got
gain
some speed and bang into first.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Man, Flash 9 just got out there in front, and his car said, "I love the fresh air. Thank you so much. Thank you." And in rewards, allowing him to check out.
Yeah.
This car's just trying to line up on the outside, really trying to find some speed out there. That rubber must be building up on the outside line because they're picking it up.
Long shot here. He kept this draft though.
Whoa, we got a car in the air! Oh, man! Woo! Looked like the catch French did its job and brought that car back into safety.
Well, that throws all that fuel strategy out
Really
the window here.
hope that driver's okay, because what a wild ride he must have had. Or she, I don't know who it was. Who was that, man? Woo! Regardless, they're going to need some repairs. Just a little bit.
Like the reset, huh? And I race it.
Oh, right. And you only get 2.
Yeah. I think some of these guys already used them up.
At least the first one, right? Trying to maybe save on the next. Woo! So, with all this incredible racing, it's just a matter of time before when these cars start to loosen up. Man. They're getting hard to control. Here we are, lined up again. We're going to go looking forward. Outside, long shots taking the second. You got the 17, a Sunny Day machine, a Mini Cooper, getting himself an amazing launch on the bottom right there. See if he can get out there and clear the 9 car long shot. You got Flash 9 trying to give some help. Nah, I want to sneak it and try to go 3 wide.
Ooh, look at that power
Oh, we
move
got
on the
J-Mods
outside.
doing a duck move, trying to take this thing 3 wide, get some position. Woo! Oh, but no, don't count it out now. We got the Levine Family 95 coming down into this picture and coming in fast right now. That's our points leader right there, folks.
Yes, that's our points leader. That's the Destra, I believe.
Now, how do you pronounce his name? His last name? That's a Dijkstra? I gotta ask him the exact pronunciation of it when it comes down to it. But Zach is getting it done right now, folks. He's in that 95 car. Look it up and again report back to Left Turn Broadcasting, if you will. That'd be great. Man, look at this.
I don't have to know the last name. He goes by so fast, all you can say is Zach, and he's gone.
You know what? That's a great point right there. We're gonna stick with that one as well because he is hauling the nail right now, finding himself up here in this top 5. But with the blink of an eye, he can be back in the top 10. And look who's made her way back up forward again. Bad Moon Rising and Tieback. Woo! He had some contact a little bit earlier in the stage and was able to maintain and keep his speed up. He's back up there in that top group, trying to sit themselves pretty in that catbird seat for that next stage win. We're coming up to 16 to go. So
he just keeps lurking around there on that outside. He's just hanging with this front group, just letting them race it. Caution's out.
Got caution out, folks. Man, that was some exciting racing, and I'm sure it's going to continue. We're going to reset this thing. So right now,
I'm really impressed with the speed in this NOSSCAR. It seems like everybody has speed.
They do. Speed, control, and lots of respect if you look at it as well. They're really doing a lot of trying to do lots of give and take. Except for right now, you know, under caution, someone's getting pinched pretty hard here.
See that. That's the tightest 3 wide you'll see all race.
That's a firm. Probably just seen that a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
All right, here we go, folks.
Whoa, lots of pit strategy here. A lot of pit strategy. A lot of people stayed out.
Yep, a lot of people didn't.
Yep, let's see if Longshot could do it again. It looks like he was the first car to take tires.
On board now with that 41J mod, trying to get himself a Richter start to this stage here. You know, coming out of this caution, we got a car loose down to the bottom, trying to hold on to her. Bring it up. Slides it in, finds a hole. Everyone's pointing the right direction.
Long shot, 3 wide. Going to the outside.
Oh, we got a nice cluster right behind him. That looked like we should see the 18 car getting his save on right now. That was quarter panel. Fierce battle up in the front. Still, whoa, J-Mod's loose. Possible contact, possible arrow, and we are into the wall. Hopefully he can get that thing squared away. He does. Still under green, folks.
Look at those 4 tires on Longshot coming to the front again. To steal a second stage. Can he do it?
In 2 laps.
Oh my!
2 laps.
Unbelievable.
We have
unbelievable.
10 laps to go right here.
Those 4 tires are incredible.
It just amazes me. It really does. I mean, but that just shows the wear and tear, folks, of these tires and what they do for speed here. Just drove out straight up from middle of the pack all the way forward in a couple laps.
Oh.
Woo! And now he in a drag race getting to the front here. He sees some clean air. You might not see him again. Not until the restart of the next stage, because to the 3rd and final stage here. Now he got it. Got a little contact in the back there with 19 car. Hopefully he can get woed up. Caution's out, folks. Caution's out. Looks like I saw some contact in the back there with the 19 car. Was hoping you'd be able to keep it pointed the right direction. Unfortunately, little collection matter there.
Looks like we got 10 laps remaining in stage 2.
So Marley,
I believe they're all gonna take tires.
All right, yeah. Here's the question. Here's gonna be the question of the call. You gonna take some tires? You're gonna do a little juke move. I'm seeing, tire pressures down into the 80s, 70s
you might
at
see
some.
Someone in the back of the pack taking no tires here just to get to the front and try to steal a stage point.
But what's that gonna do to the rhythm? Oh man, because they're gonna come. Man, they're gonna come in so fast on them with all those fresh tires.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and you're right, the 51. Woo! Here we go.
Yeah. We're gonna see.
We're gonna see exactly what's gonna get thrown down on this one. And it looked like the 51 did a
gentleman's move.
Gentleman's move, because he spun his tires and got that thing out the way, it looked like. Right now, Timac slipping his way to that clean, fresh air. Let's see what he gonna get done now, because he got long shot all over him. Huge back on the outside. 24 Timac's pulled up, trying to hold it. Trying to get. Oh, dude, hold on to it. We got cars wrecking back there. Oh, man. Still under green, folks.
Wow.
Still under green. Man.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. There we go. Woo. That was a pretty fierce battle. Now let's see what's going to happen here. I mean, I'm sure everyone that just took some tires is going to stay out. Anybody who tried to do that no tire stop, I don't know, they might stay out too. How many laps we got left? We're coming up to...
I think they're all going to stay out here. I'd be surprised if you see any of these guys pit.
We should be coming up like to 5 to go, 3 to go here in a second.
About 4, yeah.
We're waiting for it to cycle through, folks. As soon as we get this drop of the green flag here, we're going to throw it down and see exactly who's going to come out where. This is coming up to the end of stage 2, folks, so hope you got them seatbelts fastened.
This is going to be one heck of a shootout.
Oh, you know this. This is a no holds barred, because it can finish under caution. This one can.
There's going to be some lost fenders here, I'll tell you that.
There we go. Green flag. Got the 24 on the outside.
Holtman is strong.
Ooh, looked like he started to wear it a little bit. Now we gotta run.
Here comes the 12 car.
Titans. Here go Titans on the outside. See what he got. We're coming up to, this is last lap here for the stage. Coming up here, 1 to go.
Oh, can't make it.
Here we go, 1 to go. Woo! This is going to be a photo finish. They keep this up. Titan needs a little help on the outside.
Oh, if he could just hold that.
Or long shots to get a little wiggle like he did.
Oh, a slide jump maybe? No?
Oh, you got flashed down on the bottom. You got Zach on the bottom as well. No, Zach just moved up. Trying to give a little help to that 12 car.
Oh, this is going to be a photo.
Here we go. Oh, man. That was close, folks. Woo!
Man.
Yeah, that takes it right there. So we definitely know the green machine got that one.
Got both stages so
Titan
far.
got second, Flash 9.
He's on a roll. You
third,
think he can get a sweep here?
Yep. Piston fourth, Zach fifth, Timac sixth, Ventiminator seventh. We got Bad Moon eighth. Larson Rocks is ninth. 10th is Quarter Panel. 11th is Mini Cooper. It's kind of running on our little top 10, 11 right there.
Now here in this third stage, we got about 60 laps, so I want to see if we can maybe get some green flag pit stops going here.
We were a little late with our picks, but now you've seen some battling here going on. I mean, I'm probably sure you're going to pull for the 12 car. I can only imagine.
Yeah, you know my pick for the 12 car.
I know your style. I know your style. But
I'm not going to tell you my pick for Canadian Tire though.
I'm gonna pull with someone a little different here on this one. I'm gonna pull a Flash 9. Came a little bit from the back there, and seemed like he got some speed, dude. He got speed and a strong car.
He led quite a few laps. Look at Bad Moon rising out there in first.
Didn't quite see that one coming, but I should never mark that one out.
Maybe some strategy, maybe 2 tires, maybe she pitted on that before the shootout there.
Oh man! 95! The Vine family! Oh man, that's a beautiful car all tore up. They're gonna get that thing all fixed though.
That's your points leader.
That is our points leader. That was Zach right there.
Yeah,
oh
yeah,
man.
That was Zach.
Bomber, folks. All right, we'll see where that 95 machine at Levine Family Racing Ford there comes out at when it comes down to the damage he just incurred.
like you got J-Mod sitting all the way back there in that 12th position. I bet he's going to be making his way to the front here.
What if he got stuck in a little bit of traffic, you know, stalled up his
before
run?
the end of that stage there, he ended up catching that inside wall. So I'm sure he had to make some repairs. A little reset, if you will.
Right. Here we go. Drag race to this green start here. Inside 9. Long shot getting a great run here. Strong car. Got Flash 9 in the 1 right there. Looking underneath. Trying to power his way up there. 12 car Titan's trying to hold it strong out there again, man. He's really holding out that outside line. Little high there in the marbles. All right, top two move up.
There's your pick, Flash 9 running there in second.
Yep. I just saw some speed, some strength out of him. That's why I was just kind of curious on what's going to go down there.
What they say. On race day, you keep your friends close and you keep your enemies closer.
Yep.
That's right where you want to be, in second spot. Just waiting for that last lap.
Right there, yep. Because this is where it matters. Whoop, got a little contact back there. Look like they're holding it good.
What do you got going on in the back of the field there, Trump?
Let's see, we're on board Bronc right now. Center pack. Look like he's got himself a great battle. Whoa! Too good of a battle, holding it on. Man, keeps it straight. Still pulling right direction. 3 wide back here in the back. And that's 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th for this whole group right here back to Prom. You see your top 5 running right there.
You got a battle for the lead here. Your pick, Flash 9, he's going under long shot.
Oh, no.
There you go.
That's it. Woo! Puts the power down.
But
here comes the 14 of Intimidator. Never count that guy out.
Intimidator.
Yep. Intimidator on the bottom right there. You got the 12 car searching now. Titan's trying to line up, get himself a draft. Got Ty Mac right there, the 24 car. Searching, trying to find his run.
Ty Mac hasn't led a lap yet. He's getting ready. He's getting itchy.
Oh, he's hunting, and he knows.
Yeah.
He knows which lap that needs to be led in this race. That's the last one.
No bonus points given in E-racing.
Right? You put on a good show, though.
Yeah.
There's your bonus points. Woo! Side-by-side action. Allowing the 1 car of Flash 9 to just check out from these guys. Really enjoying this this run right now. A little bit of contact there with that 14, little nose chopper. Holding it nicely, though. See the 12 car, that is your second position. Long shot third. Got Intimidator fourth, right? Nope, caution's out.
J-Mons, he moved all the way up to 6. He gained 6 spots on that short run there.
Man, that's crazy. Yep. Those. I mean, that's getting the car fixed. That's getting those tires. That's having a fast piece and being able to maneuver that thing through. I mean, because that's 22 cars, man. Whoa!
Yeah.
I mean, that's quite an LA traffic jam to maneuver your way through at 180 plus mile an hour.
And it's certainly the farthest thing from single file.
So Flash 9, Piston Piper, Titans, Long Shot, Intimidator, J-Mods, Ty Mac, Bad Moon Rising, all right there.
This is like trying to weave your way through rush hour at 200 miles an hour.
Copy that. Copy that. Yeah, J-Mod's making his way back on the outside after that crazy crash there he had. Little dive action by the 9 car. That green machine looking for a little something on the bottom.
Oh.
He found himself a little contact.
He said, do the do.
Uh-huh.
There he goes.
The dude just did it. On the bottom. With all kinds of help. He got friends. Got that Intimidator. Franking that Haas. That Stuart Haas. 14. Whoa! Yep. That was close, dude. Woo! Too close. We got spin. We got some wreckings. That was the 14. That was an Intimidator. Oh, man. We're still under green. Still, no caution. Still under green, folks. Yes.
Wonder if he kept it going. Well, if he got that thing collected, I mean,
oh well, he's a trophy. Yeah. He's a masterful driver when it comes to that. So I mean, he is amazing at road courses, Marley. So I mean, hey.
Oh
Yeah. You probably utilize his road course skills in that matter.
There's a lot of guys in this place, in this race right now, with a lot of talent, a lot of people you see on the leaderboards.
Oh yes. It's great to watch, others run when it comes down to their lines, their styles. Little bit of, hey, how you doing right there? A little more, hey, how you doing? I got you.
Yeah.
A little more, how you doing? This sound like, oh, I'm fine, thanks. How about you? Oh, I'm good. And that, folks, is how drivers argue back and forth without arguing back and forth, if you will. Where they're letting their cars do the talking.
Yes. Normally, you only see that at Bristol.
Nah. Oh yeah. No, these boys are bringing something different to this track.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, we got a pretty good battle going on in the back here. Let's go ahead and stretch back here.
Hey Tron.
Yo.
While you're viewing the back, I think you forgot. What's that one thing that you got to do? What's the left turn broadcasting signature?
Well, we always crank it up around here. Normally we try to get down to the beginning. So let's go ahead and rotate through the field. That's a great idea, Marley. It's cranker upper time. You think we made a depth there on that one or what?
Oh yeah, you were shaking my house.
And that's how we do it in California, folks. We make sure you hit across the country. Woo! That sounded good. Gotta love that surround sound.
Definitely did.
Woo! And they're putting it on good out there. Look at that. Let's rotate to the front of the pack here.
You got a 4-car breakaway up front here. And Longshot almost lost it all on his own. That air really got him.
We are under caution, folks. Under caution.
I'm wondering.
Now we got 33 laps remaining, so
that was close. You had a car that came out of the pits there, and he was fighting to stay on the lead lap. I'm wondering if he crossed it, or if he's going to get the lucky dog at least.
Ooh, there's a good question right there.
I think he was a half hood in front of the leader there, crossing that when the caution came out. Trying to find out who that was.
We're going to drop this lineup on us right now here in a second.
I think that was Intimidator. I think he had Pit to fix his damage.
Oh, okay. Okay, that would make sense then. Okay, so looks like we got the 51 again. Gonna try that no pit move. And gone. Holding it tough on the front. And dives it off. On board right now, that's leaving our 12 car dominating the point right now. That's Titans in that Penske Ford. You got Flash 9, that one car on the outside. You got the 41 of J-Mods on the inside making his way back after a horrendous crash earlier in the race. With some good help by Longshot right there in that green machine, that Mountain Dew 9 car. And you got the 19 of Proc coming in. You got to come in here and play in this group. Sticking his nose in the battle.
Oh, what a move. What a move by Flash 9 under the 12.
Still there.
Ooh, we got J-Mods in the wall.
Woo! We're rotating through, trying to get us a little more forward of the action. Or centered, or it's everywhere.
Still got a side-by-side battle for the
Still
lead.
Just cruising it and cranking it. You see this, folks? They are just lined up, side by side, 2 rows back, trying to hammer it down. Everyone looking for a line, looking for an open door somewhere. There's a little bit of contact there. Holding it tough on the outside. Got the 58 there, Bad Moon Rising. Rising her way back up in the top 10 there. NASCAR King, that 48. Great battle right there between 17 and 24. Time Mac and Mini Cooper right there. Woo! What was that, Marley?
Yeah, it seems Proc moved up to 5th. He's making his way up here with these leaders.
Intimidator looked like he's charging from the back, still trying to make his comeback run. On board Time Mac, sitting here strongly in that 5th spot, under all kinds of attack by that 17 car of Mini Cooper. A little bit of contact there. Look like someone's on the bottom of the track, holding on to her, bringing it back. There it is. Got it, holding, doing a great job.
That long shot going for 2nd.
Wow, man, they're just a drag race everywhere in this thing right now. Got these 4 cars that I've just consistent to bang on their doors up here for this first place. You got these back 7, 8 cars here who just continue. Whoa, we got a little contact. Hold on to it, ain't gonna happen. Oh no!
Oh.
That was the 48 of that one, folks. Oh man, that was a hard hit. That was NASCAR King 602 and a Hendrick Chevy going for one heck of a ride in that one.
Yeah, it looked like that Penske 12 car got caught up in that thing too.
Oh no. Titans, oh man, Titan got caught up in that.
Yeah. Man, and he was up there. Oh man, the entire race. I don't think he fell further back than 5th.
No, I don't think so either. He was running himself one heck of a race. See what he can finish it off at. Now there's always a will, there's a way. There's 23 laps remaining, so you've seen.
Oh, that's plenty of time.
Yeah. You've seen the 9 car start in the back with some freshies and end up running his fast Mountain Dew 9 car all the way through the pack. Long shot sitting outside. You got Flash 9 inside. Got Time Mac 11 right there. Chill on the outside right there in that 24 Hendrick Chevy. Great start by those 2 on the outside. 17 left himself a little bit of a gap there on start. Maybe intentionally. Oh, there's your Penske. There's that 12 car still up and moving.
There we go. We got to get a Ford up in this mix. What is the Chevy 123 here?
Man, look at this
1, 2, 3,
racing going
4.
down there. Oh! Spreading wide here. Oh, dude! Hold on to it 3 wide. All for the front. Man, you got long shot. Going for the long shot on the outside with all that group right there. Now he's diving in the bottom, trying to cut these guys off a little bit. Let them fan out to the bottom. Woo!
Tight racing, tight racing. You can tell this race is coming to an end here soon.
Oh yeah. The tempo is picking up, and so is the tempers.
All courtesies are out the window now.
No. And they ain't got no window on their side, so that's gonna be easy to throw those out. Woo! Amazing race right here front, and it's just a gnarly pack behind him. And it looks like the impact zone of a really big wave that I surf in the middle of this pack as it closes. Kaboom! There's cars everywhere.
The accordion effect is real in this turn.
Oh, that's no joke. Here. That's no joke. Whoa, we got a car in the wall a little bit. Trying to hold. No, we don't. We have a wreck in the back. Some good cars back there. Tore up. See what brings out a caution here.
Oh,
and it does.
There it is.
There's our caution.
Looks like we're gonna have 15 laps remaining.
15. Wow. So this is
I got a feeling this isn't the last caution we're gonna see.
I got a feeling. I got a feeling that your feeling is right, buddy. You know. I mean, but that's just a feeling. So.
Just a gut feeling, but I'm gonna say maybe in overtime.
So maybe you don't want to skip dog on the fuel then, right? You might want to have a little extra in reserve.
Yeah, I'd say so. Just to be safe.
Man, these drivers are throwing it down in a dominating fashion right now. All right, here we go. We got some tires. We got some no tires. We got all kinds of fuel strategies and all kinds of different strategies going on. We're outside with Zach on this restart. We've got Flash 9 on point and running. So I'm going to be very curious to see.
There were some big pit strategies
there was
there
some
because
huge pit strategies.
All the way back here, 15th position.
Oh man, we're looking what's happening right now. Car's loose. Tires trying to hold on to. Whoa! You were wrong about the caution.
Oh!
We're not wrong about that. That's them. That's those fresh tires versus old tires, and the whole pack starting together at the same time.
That's a gamble about pitting too, of going to the back of the pack, because now you have Longshot who didn't have a dent on his car the entire race, started in the back, and now he's got damage.
Man, and what's that going to do to his aero and his drive to get forward of this race and get back into contention, into that catbird seat at least, to capitalize on this.
Now he's a long shot.
Yep.
Now he's a long shot.
Yeah. Now we're going for the true meaning of the name now. He's going to prove it.
No puns.
Yeah. or point intended on that one. So, I mean.
Yeah.
Well, he got himself a lot of work cut out for him, and we are almost at the end of this race right now, folks.
Watch your points leader, Zach. He's got a knack for showing up at the end of the race.
At the right time, it seems like, because we are under green, all kinds, super green, fast green, sticky green. Hopefully these guys gonna make it stick through this turn. Hold on to it. 8 laps to go.
Holy cow! They're 4
wide. Oh, we're pushing. We're falling. Oh man! All up in the back.
These boys are doing whatever they can to get to the front.
Up in the front right here. Caution's
out.
Okay,
man,
folks, we're 8 laps to go.
Wide.
We'll probably be at around 5 to go by the time this caution's done. Hope these drivers can get up to speed here, giving some of these drivers a chance that got caught up in some of the earlier cautions, a chance to get back out there, possibly get themselves in track position for the end of this race. But that's also is what's causing all of the we got to go quick now. Not yesterday. I mean, we're going for tomorrow right now. We're going for the win. That's these boys in the front.
I'm not seeing anybody pitting right now. 15th on back, I'm seeing pitting. That's about it.
And that right there, that's going to cause, there it is. I mean, that's going to be a slower starts versus new tires, all kinds of grippy, all kinds of fun.
And that was Bad Moon was your first car with tires, so I'm wondering how quick she'll be able to move through this field here.
Bad Moon is?
Yep.
Wow, okay, so she's directly all in the back. We're coming up. That 4 to go, so yeah, it's going to be a long shot for long shot and a possible long shot for.
Well, he picked up 2 spots.
Oh man, he's on a mission. He's on a tear. If he can find himself some clean air, he might be able to work off some magic here.
Oh.
But right now, we got all kinds of craziness going on right in the front.
2 by 2 by 2 by 2.
3 laps to go, coming up on it, stacked up. We're gonna push it 3 wide now, folks. We got Ty-Mac on the bottom, trying to find himself that 3rd spot. Our points lead on a 95 car, trying to surge too. Everybody's looking for anything they can right now. It's just who's gonna be able to hold on to it the most. We got contact. Can they hold it? We're coming up 2 to go.
Oh.
We got cars on the bottom, 5 wide, 6 wide back there. Saw that purple machine dart underneath. Where'd she come from? Bad Moon Rising getting an awesome run on the bottom. Ripping through this track. Here it comes. Oh, dude.
Here comes the long shot.
Here comes the long shot. Oh, 1, 2, go, folks. Coming up on it. Trying for everything. He just got a block by Flash 9. He knows he's coming. All kinds of pressure. Outside, inside, play Bill Pickboot. What he's going to do.
Oh.
Last lap, folks. Last lap. We're going to go side by side all the way to the... Oh, man. Hold it. He's pushing outside. He got a little bit. Side draft in. Races front right there.
Oh,
he clears him. Jumps in the front.
Oh, he did.
But he ain't over yet.
Oh, here comes the 12 car on the outside.
Here comes J-Moss on the outside trying to get some. 12 car on the inside.
Shot with the
no,
1, 2, and 3.
Man,
wow,
that
what
was a race. Oh, wow. What an end to that one. We got
incredible.
Long shot, Flash 9, Piston Piper, J-Mods, Zach, Titans, Ty-Mac, Bad Moon Rising, Proc, and Mini Cooper finish off the top 10. So we have Long Shot with the full sweep. Yes.
If you gave Bad Moon a few more laps, she would have been there. Those fresh tires took her from last to 8th.
I can't believe.
What, 4? That was 4 laps?
4 laps. 4 laps. Wow. Yeah. I mean, we seen that run with, with Longshot earlier in the race where he was like back like 11th or 12th or something, and he ran himself with some 4 freshies and was up there in the lead within a couple laps. So we've seen that aggressive maneuver, but just being able to get through all of all that traffic and cars. So, man, what an impressive run.
What an impressive race. Them guys really battled, man. Oh, man.
Through all kinds of adversity on that one.
Let's
see how we get on over here.
That driver chat.
Okay, so I'm just sending a little invite over for our drivers. Do a little fish and see who we get. Man, that was some impressive racing, though, bud. I was pretty stoked about that.
Definitely.
So, it looked like it paid off for Longshot to work his strategies and do what he was doing today. I mean, that's pretty good. I like that.
He knew when to pit all 3 stages, and he did the right calls. Called a heck of a race.
Yeah, I was pretty impressed when it comes down to it. There we go. All right, so as we wait for everyone to show up here for a little interview action, like I said, fantastic race getting thrown down here. We have another race coming up. It's a double header tonight, so we got a little, twice the fun. We have Canadian Tire coming up, folks. Yep.
Well,
yep.
Road course action.
Road course action. You know this. And we're huge fans of road course racing when it comes down to it. So I can't wait to telecast this one and show you all kinds of amazing action that's going to be thrown down. I already have my pick for this one. I
have my pick as well.
Yeah, and they might be the same person. We'll see. But I'm throwing it down for Bad Moon Rising. I raced with her a few nights ago. I know, yeah, I thought so.
Looks like she's the favorite coming into this one.
But Vintimidator's in this one as well, bud. You need to remember, and he is one of the best at road courses. He's always thrown it up there. You're gonna have J Mods in this one as well, I believe.
Yeah, don't forget we got a pro leaguer.
Yeah,
in
we
here,
got some
entire race.
Right. We got some pro leagues up in here. I know Minnie Coop's real fast there as well. So we got some amazing drivers. I just watched her drive, and when I was racing against her, and I'm pretty good there. She put a smack down on me. But man, it was a good race. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen here. All right.
Did you catch any on your fishing pole there?
Yeah, looks like we got Piston over here. Piston, what up, man?
What's up?
How you doing?
Oh, pretty good, good.
That was an impressive race in our 88, bud. Good job with that Hendrick Chevy.
Man, it was a real good car, honestly. I accidentally put in my qualifying setup, so about 13 laps into it to get super snappy loose, so I couldn't run it real hard. That's why I couldn't get under a long shot or nobody like that, because I'd ever drive the car, so
oh, man.
What I did have.
It had some speed right there. I mean, I was stoked to watch you run and get up there and battle with those boys. And, I mean, what an intense battle that was. So you did a really good job holding on to that car, man, for being the qualifying setup.
Yeah, I actually did that last week, too. It's 2 weeks in a row I've messed myself up. So
Uh-oh.
I guess I need to quit setting my controller down.
Copy that, man. Copy that. Marley, what you got for him? You got anything?
Hey, that was an excellent race. I mean, were you impressed with all the speed? I mean, it seemed like there was, anybody could run up there. It was,
yeah.
How was that draft?
On the apron. The draft was crazy. There was a few times I was up on the top and I'd pass 2 cars going down the straightaway and get lucky and jump down in front of them or whatever I had to do. But that draft would pull you about anywhere.
Yeah, and there was a lot of strategies. Did you have any strategies to get up there to the front that really stood out to you?
Stay on the bottom, and the guys that are pushing up against the wall, stay away from them.
Sounds like a pretty straightforward strategy there. Well, great race tonight, man. Really good race. So stoked for you, and look forward to watching your race here at the end of this week. Actually, you're gonna be over running some more league racing. So we'll keep your eyes out for Piston Piper. He's turning some great laps, putting down some great things out there. Look like we got J-Mod who just caught the hook and got all in here. J-Mod, you there?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Dude, it's going great, man. How was your race, dude? White-knuckled all the way through. You went through tremendous adversity when it comes down to had an incident, some contact, a wreck. I'm sure your crew chief wasn't too thrilled with that one, having to bang that car out and get it back together. But then you drove that thing all the way back to the front, man. Give us a rundown. Woo!
Yeah, difficult racing. Homestead's always fun. That's why I jumped at the chance to do this. But ripping the high side, man. I love it here. Ever since we figured it out and got a tune that fits it, just love the top side. But yeah, toward the middle of the race there, kept getting tight on new tires, and the cautions kept dictating where my positioning was because I wasn't good on new tires. I needed the tires to wear in some before the car came to life. So the longer the run, the better it was, and I didn't get to stretch my legs there toward the end where it counted. But I made up a lot of ground there the last 20 laps or so.
Yeah, lots of ground.
You run with the best of the best on Sundays. What did you think about the talent in here? I saw a lot of talent in NOSSCAR watching this race.
There's some familiar faces. Yeah, there's some familiar faces that I've raced with in here throughout the qualifiers and just open lobbies and whatnot. The talent's there, and you saw them pretty much stay within the top 10, or if they got in an accident, got caught up in someone else's mess, they drove back to the field and got back to where they were at. And you saw those guys. I mean, the talent's there. Just there's some guys that need some work toward the back half of the field, but I mean, I saw some speed throughout the whole field. It's just getting enough time around the quality racing where you can see, I don't have to push it as hard, so I can back off more. A lot of people don't understand it. Like, I'm coasting a ton going into the corner at that track. I'm off the gas a ton. So a lot of people are over driving it, and that's causing accidents. If they just back it off a little bit and just get more seat time around other cars, they'll see that they've been over driving this whole time, and they're tearing tires up and just messing themselves up in general. Just get the line down, and you'll be able to see a lot more success out of your setups.
That's where the experience comes in, and the longer they run, the more they'll get it, and especially run around, drivers such as yourself, where they can give them some pointers here and there, and help them maneuver their cars around the track.
Yeah, absolutely. If y'all ever find yourself stuck on something, one of our outsider chassis guys, Red 4424, go to hit up his YouTube channel. He'll at least get you in the ballpark, and he has a video that explains what does what as well. So he can give you a setup that gets you there, and then you can tune from that point to fit your own mold and get it a little bit faster. So I would highly recommend to check that out if you're not already familiar with them.
Well, excellent points.
Yeah, when it came down to it, I mean, again, these are extremely perfect views coming from one of NASCAR Heat's best drivers. And again, when it comes to lines wise and setting your car up for it, sometimes that's what it takes, is adjusting your line, your driving style to really get that car to do what you're trying to get it to do. So great words of wisdom there. I hope everybody's listening there. Take a little notes because he is one of the best and one of the cleanest as well. So lots of fun to race with him, but good luck staying up with him. Great.
All right, John, looks like we got Timac in here.
All right. Yeah, great run tonight, though. You put on a really good show there, bud, and was really stoked to put your comeback there through even after contact, things of that nature, man. You were doing a really good job, dude. That was fantastic.
Shot into the inside wall. We were worried about you.
Yeah, we kind of on board there on that one, dude. So we just happened to be on you during that. So, but, man, what a great run. Great job. Timac, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Oh man, how was that, dude? You were right there in that top 5, top 8, right there in that cluster. Found yourself with some open doors here and there, stuck your nose in there, racy, all kinds up in front. How was your race, man? Give us your rundown on tonight's events at Homestead.
I'll be completely honest, it was a wild race. We didn't get the long run that I was hoping for. I think that this 24 car was going to come to life the longer that the run went, but we didn't see much of that. We saw a rash of cautions, and we saw mostly short runs there. And my car seemed to stall out whenever we got about to 3rd or 4th place. I think we had a great car. I think we had a top 7, top 8 car, like you mentioned. It seemed to be where we were running all race long, but we didn't seem to have the car that was going to go out there and win it. But hats off to all the guys back at the shop and all my teammates, and congratulations to my teammate Longshot for capturing his 2nd win of the season. We're bringing fast cars to the track, and I know it's only a matter of time before some of our other drivers start to find victory lane as well.
Oh yeah, we saw a long shot with that. Sweet, man. That's just impressive work all the way through. And it wasn't from a I'm out in clean air, I'm gonna run away from these boys. It was an aggressive battle throughout, at least anywhere from 6 to 8 cars at most times for that lead group right there, and on constantly 2 and 3 wide for just the lead alone. So again, very impressive racing. I seen you had some contact with the drivers, some amazing saves by you alone, which was impressive. Saw you in the back trying to note that, man. When you got a little contact, and man, you had one where we thought it was down, but man, you were driving that thing. And pretty impressed. So, but you guys put on one heck of a race. Very impressed with everyone's efforts today. In this Homestead race. So,
thank you very much. Yeah, we had a blast bringing you the action tonight.
Oh man, and we're looking forward to more. We have more coming up. So we're going to Canadian Tire. You guys gonna go do your qualifying right now, and then we're jumping right back into the action, correct?
Yes, sir. Qualifying invites going out very shortly here.
Oh, fantastic! Well, let's let you get back over to your hot rod, fire your road course car up, and man, good luck to you.
Thanks very much.
You got it, buddy. My pleasure.
Your pick, Flash 9. He joined the chat here.
Oh, Flash, you there?
I'm here, buddy.
Okay. Oh yeah, you were definitely my pick for tonight for the Homestead race. You did not disappoint one little bit. You're up there running all kinds first in that thing. You actually got yourself to a nice, comfortable lead for a minute. Kind of put your car like a little cruise control, give her a break for a second, because your thing was fast, man. Your hot rod was getting something done. How was your race?
The car was fantastic. I had Homestead circled. I was really looking forward to this race. Car was really fast. It was awesome to have J-Mons and Titans in the field as well. I haven't raced with either of those guys a whole lot, so I know the 12 and I had some really good side-by-side action going on. And then long shot was really fast again. I looked in my mirror, I think coming to the white flag, and I knew he had fresher tires than me, so I tried to hold on, but just didn't quite have enough there, but I'll take a second.
Man, well, you put down one heck of a show, especially that drag race there. Coming to those last laps, very, very impressive. Everybody holding their lines outside, inside, whatever was thrown at you. That just showed that the sheer talent that you guys were throwing down on tonight's race at Homestead. So, like I said, very impressive work there. You had a great, strong car. And how are you feeling about Canadian Tire coming up?
I put in a lot of laps here this week, so I'm hoping it pays off. I think at least a top 5 would be attainable. Hopefully I got a chance to win here at the end, but just trying to be smooth. And remember, it's 40 laps at a very difficult road course, so we'll try to put one together here.
Stay consistent. Don't necessarily need to be fast, just nice and consistent through Canadian and any road course, more or less, and you'll have a good, decent finish. So, well, best of luck to you out there on that one.
All right, thank you.
You got it. And Molly, did we get our race winner in?
Yes, he's here.
All right. My man. The man with the long shot, literally. All right, you had us going, man, the whole time. You did a strategy. You were stuck in the middle of the pack. We watched you race up to the front in a matter of laps. And then especially at the end, oh man, what were you thinking, man? Because we didn't know what was going to happen. We didn't, because we even said it's going to be a long shot for long shot. I know it sounds like a cliche, but woo, you proved it, man. Give us your insights about, dude, how you threw it down out there.
It's meaning behind the name, right?
Yeah.
We were playing. Had my crew chief and whatnot in with me, and we were playing tire strategy, and I didn't want to get real racy real early, and some of those guys wanted to get up to the front and run, so I was like, we were talking, and just, if I had to ride 4th or 5th most of the race, we were going to ride there to wait to make our opportunity. We wanted to be able to save our equipment, save our tires, make the run, and after that first stage when we pitted and we restarted, I want to say 11th with 7 to go. And we seen what about maybe 5 lap difference tires would make from being able to go from 11th to 1st. We knew tires were going to be a key, and seeing those leaders not pit. Mm-hmm. It was just kind of part of taking tires, and hopefully that the strategy would pay off, and it worked. It was a really good call by the crew chief to pit, and just made the drive to the front, picked the right lines to go with, and just was trying to make sure got around everybody as clean as we could and could get the runs when we got them. And it was a fast hot rod tonight. They really did a good job helping with the setup and fine-tuning a few things here and there throughout the race. We were constantly changing things here and there, and it would make it things that were just making it better throughout the race. And it was just a strategy race from my standpoint. It wasn't it's that old saying, you ain't got to lead them all, you only got to lead one, and that's what we're here to do, is lead the last lap, and that's what we were able to get done.
Man, well, you got it done all the way through.
I was following your tracker the whole race, and not very often do people do what you did, a 4-sweep tonight. The pole, first stage, second stage, and the win. I mean, that's pretty impressive. And the strategy that you pulled off was incredible. Like you said, coming from the back with them fresh tires to win the first stage, and then you think people would have learned by the second stage that you were going to do that, and you did it again and pulled it off. And then on the third stage, with about 4 or 5 laps to go, you restarted 11th, and I'm thinking to myself, man, it's literally a long shot. No puns intended, but is he going to be able to do it? And sure enough, walk us through those last few laps, because I seen you drive to the bottom and pass everybody, and then you went up top for the lead. I mean, what was going through your head?
What were you thinking?
Well, I knew the bottom was going to be the way to go, because as the tires wear, everybody everybody slides up the track, so I knew we had the car that could run the bottom and whatnot. So we just wanted to stay low, let everybody kind of fade up through the corners, get the run out of the corners and whatnot, and it was working. And when we got to the lead there, Flash did what he had to do. He took the bottom, and I didn't want to run it in deep on the bottom and push him up. I didn't want to be pushing anybody. I try to race everybody as clean as possible. So when he went low, I knew the car had the speed and the tires to stick the high side. So I said, all right, we're going to see if the high side works. And it held through 1 and 2, and I knew 3 and 4 it was just going to be who could get back to that throttle quicker. And I knew with my tires I'd be able to pull it off. And thankfully we were able to get it done.
Man.
Oh, that's awesome, brother. Hey, you had a great car. You run bottom, top, didn't matter where you were. You had speed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Excellent job, man.
It was a good handling car. Like I said, it could go wherever I wanted it to go. It would go, and it was nice to be able to have a car that could do that. Yeah. Not too many tracks. You got a car that can run multiple lines and still have the same speed in it, and we had that tonight.
Yeah, keep your hands on that hot rod right there. Utilizing that, let the future on down the road, huh? But I know that you guys have another race coming up, and got some qualifying probably get you. Got to go fire up your track car, your road course car, and get that thing all ready to rock. So how's your efforts feeling on
I love Canadian Tire. It's one of my favorite road courses, so we're gonna see what happens.
Are you saying you're a favorite? Are you saying you're a favorite?
I don't consider myself a favorite any week. If you go in with the mentality that you're the one to beat, I think you're going to get beat all the time. So you got to go in level-headed and calm and keep your cool and just know that, you're going to give it your all and everything's going to fall where it falls.
All right. Well, let's switch it around here. Who do you think's going to be the favorite to win this race? Who do you think you're going to be racing for a win if you're up there?
It's going to be hard. You got Ty, who's hometown here, and Flash and Z and all them are always quick at every track. I haven't raced too many road courses with them, so it's going to be a different feel to see what those guys do on road courses. So I honestly couldn't pick a favorite out of anybody because this qualifying is going to be the first qualifier and race with these guys on a road course. So I feel confident in it. It's just making laps, being consistent, and not making those mistakes.
All right. Well, get over there and show us how it's done and the way you're going to perform it today, because I think it's going to be one heck of a race. So very excited for everyone that's coming up here. We got road course coming up to you, Canadian Tire, NOSSCAR Platinum Cup Series. Going to be throwing it down. So we'll be back here probably about 10 minutes or so, and we'll be coming back at you live. So until then, just keep it tuned in. We'll see you back in just a moment.